Hi, you're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com, Tequila Aficionado Media, all of our platforms, Blog Talk Radio, probably. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio. That gentleman over there is?
I'm Dave Dinius, and I'm in Reno, Nevada.
Ooh, how hot is it in Reno today?
It hit 100 today.
Oh, is that all?
And that's all. Maybe a couple of degrees more.
That's a dry heat, though, right?
It's dry heat. It's still hot.
Wow. We've been getting a few days last week and beginning of this week of 100 plus, and with the humidity, oh man, I gotta tell you, I'd rather be where you are.
Just a little over a week ago, it snowed just above in the foothills.
Oh, you're killing
And
me.
to go from that to 100 degrees in a week, yeah.
Yeah, well, be careful. That's how people get sick.
Yeah.
Hey, tonight we are. You know, you and I spoke about this when we were doing Maria Bonita.
We
I didn't
did.
know that you were a big fan of Amorada and that you had the Blanco and the Reposado.
Yes.
And we had done some reviews with our other. I don't even know if you can see that. That's the Repo.
There it is.
We did it with Rebecca Sager. Rebecca
Yes.
and I fell all over ourselves with the Blanco and the Repo, and then we mentioned that possibly the Anejo may or may not be out, and you went bananas because you know
I wanted to try it.
You wanted to try it.
It was good.
So finally, the way it worked is the folks at Amorada were nice enough to get the Anejo version finally came out. They hand delivered mine. They made it available to you, and you and I are going to try this one, and I can't wait because. No, what did you like the most about when you had the Amorada? It originally was just the Reposado, is that right?
It was the Reposado, and you're making me think back a ways, but it was a really nice, smooth. It had some very good notes on it, some good agave. It had all those nice notes that you look for in a tequila.
Okay.
It didn't taste modified or anything.
Okay. Just so you know, let me. Of course, I can't read this. My lighting here is not the greatest, but this one is coming out of Nome 1463, and it is the Tequila Anejo. It's the new iteration. It's brand new. Beautiful bottles. First of all, we nominated it for Brand of Promise, not only in the Blanco and
rightly
Repo.
deserved.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is just a gorgeous. It photographs beautifully. Yikes! Are you okay?
I'm okay. Watch that stopper. Doesn't go in very deep.
Yeah. Okay. Rule number 1: be careful with the stopper. All right. It does tend to slip out a little bit.
Yeah. Mine's down in the bar somewhere.
You're gonna have to drink it now. If it's broken, you're done.
Yeah, I'll drink it now.
Tonight I'm going to use this is one of the glasses that we're using from Chisholm Trail. That's the one I'm using. This is a prototype. You're going to use a Glencairn.
So use the Glencairn. That's my standby.
And we've been experimenting with this glass, Rick and I, and several of other people online, and we just to warn everybody, we're going to be talking with the owner of Chisholm Trail, who will be telling us a little bit more about this prototype. He's in the middle of designing something that we're hoping will become the official tequila glass, just like the Glencairn has become the official whiskey glass. And a lot of guys like you were telling me long ago that Glencairn is a great tequila glass as well.
It's a very nice one, yes. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Smell that barrel.
Woo. Hello. These are sweet notes. These are like caramel and honey but it's like it comes right up to meet you. You know, it's not like you have to go digging into it or anything like that.
Yeah, let's see what this one is.
You took some notes, I take it.
18 month. Yeah, I got some notes. I got their POS stuff, their marketing packet.
Oh, good.
It's 18 months in a variation of cognac
Sauterne, yes.
sauternes and American white oak barrels. So you can smell that cognac barrel.
But it's kind of like polished in a wine barrel as well.
Yeah,
which
and you can
is,
smell that too.
well, you know, have you had? This is interesting because the last tequila that I had that was aged in a wine barrel, kind of finished or polished, is a 5-year-old extra añejo from Dulce Vida. And that's what that one's aged on the bottle. It says aged in Napa Valley, barrels from Napa Valley, and it's this particular type of wine. And I'm thinking to myself, that's an extra añejo that's pretty pricey at 55.
Yeah.
You know, it's at a high ABV also, and I'm getting virtually the same notes on this one.
It's nice. There's not much alcohol on that nose.
Not at all. Not at all. And you know, and you would think on a hot day like what's that?
I think you and Rebecca had mentioned that there was no alcohol in the nose on the other two.
Yeah, yeah, and considering how hot it's been for both of us today, and you know these have been at room temp all day, but
yes,
wow,
that is. What are they doing this at 40 proof? I think.
Yeah, it's an 80. It's an 80 proof. It's 40 ABV, so it's not a high proof.
Yeah, there it is.
But it really has a wonderful nose. Oh my god!
It does. It does.
Just comes right up to you and sings to you, man.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. I'm getting like dried fruit. I'm getting
maybe a hint of tobacco.
Yeah. There and right in here, right like in the. You have to dig for it. Maybe it's the char in one of the barrels, but it's beautiful.
It is nice. It's very nice.
Now here's something you didn't know, and we're gonna, you may or may not know.
Okay.
The owner of the brand is a woman.
Yes, I did know that.
Okay.
The whole company is.
Yeah. I didn't know that until it was brought to my attention by one of her fellow employees, and probably they, you know, when you work for a startup brand, you got a lot of different hats, and and he says, Mike, you know, this is owned by Tequila Glassman is, you know, got a great story, so. We did the interview, and we're going to get her answers on our Women in the Tequila Industry series. That'll be coming shortly, probably before somewhere in July. She's a fascinating woman, and you know what? I like where she's headed with this tequila, man.
It's good.
This is a guy's tequila, you know.
In a pretty package.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. This is. Wow, and the bottles the Blanco. If you haven't seen the Blanco, it comes in a blue bottle. I have seen it on the
shelf, the nice blue bottle.
Right, it's this one, and I want to make sure that you all can see the. I don't know if you can see the lettering. It's a little difficult to see in my lighting. There it is. See, there you go. They photograph beautifully. It's like a genie bottle. It's really kind of cool.
The only thing that kind of I wondered about was she's got the blue for the Blanco, and then the Repo's in a brown bottle, and Anejo's in a red bottle. And I kind of thought that might have been. It was like, did I get the right bottle when I got the Repo? Because I was looking at it and I was like,
But you know what? The notes on the Repo, and I think Rebecca and I touched on this briefly. The wood notes on the Repo were almost reminiscent of an añejo. They were that good.
They were.
And I said, wow, this is only the reposado. I can only imagine if they ever make an añejo, you know, and then please send it. And they did, you know, so here we are, man.
Shall we?
I'm gonna chime in. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Oh my.
Yeah, so many notes.
Um, I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, Dave. I haven't tasted notes like this in an añejo.
I'm losing you, Mike.
No, I got you. I haven't tasted notes like this in an añejo. In most of these have been saved for extra añejos. I know that you'll agree with me on that.
Yeah, I think so. The depth of that wood, the barrel, yeah, you can. That would be like it's sitting there for more than this one is. And this is only, what, 18 months?
Yeah, read that again. Read the POS and explain. Read it word for word because I want people to know what they're doing with this añejo that comes across like an extra añejo.
It's aged for a minimum 18 months in a variation of cognac, sauternes, and American white oak barrels. Ample vanilla and oak are prevalent.
Yeah, exactly. But it's got that a dry finish. If you notice that, it's got a medium to long finish too. It's got this is a robust tequila, man.
That's one good word for it. Yeah, robust.
Wow. I have to tell you, I have not had an añejo taste this powerful, this make such a statement in a long time. I've had this flavor profile and these notes and this kind of consistency in an extra añejo, and I know I'm dumbfounded. I'm shocked because do you know what the going? I know you picked this up at Total Wine. Do you know?
Yeah,
what the
I
going
did
price
see
is
it
on
was
this?
$53.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was it. $53. Go out and get it.
Yeah. Yeah. What's not to love? These notes are beautiful.
They are.
But they don't lean toward a female oriented palate because we've had tequilas all year this year. Myself, our other tasters, some of them lean one direction, some of them lean another direction.
It's not that sweet, fruity taste.
It's got a great nose, but on the palate, it's very nice. Robust.
Yes.
I am in total shock that this is as good as it is for the price point.
Yeah. It was $53, and that was okay.
That's dirt cheap. Because the reason I say that is for those of you who are watching this, Dave and I are taping this right after Father's Day. It's the day after Father's Day. Had we done this before Father's Day, I would have told everybody, go run out, grab one for your dad. Just blindly. If you're like last minute, go to your nearest Total Wine and grab one for dad.
My daughter did. Love her for that.
Oh my God. And she, not knowing, right? Not
knowing.
Wow.
Not knowing. Hey, she saw it and it's like.
Is she married?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I was gonna say she's gonna make somebody a great wife, man. Somebody who can choose her man's tequila. Holy cow! Wow.
It's a good one. This is this brand of promise.
I agree. I think
for the Anejo,
we've already established that the Blanco and the Reposado are brands of promise nominees, and I think the Anejo falls right in line. Now, how do you like it versus the Repo?
It's got a lot more wood, and
I don't think it's got the Repo doesn't have the cognac notes, does it?
Not quite, no.
Okay.
But it does have a little of the wood, which is that's kind of the one I like. I like Repos.
Yeah, you're a Repo guy.
Yeah, I really do like Repos, and this one's still very good. Very good.
I don't know if you do cigars, but I do. This would be a great cigar tequila, even though the nose is rather sweet and the aftertaste lingers on the palate, but right in the center of the palate, you get these bitter chocolate notes.
Yes.
You're getting that tobacco that you mentioned.
And it hangs in there for a while. It's got a long finish.
Yeah.
And it's backing down.
Oh, yeah. You know, who knew? I can't wait for everybody to read
It
it.
would it would stand up to a cigar for sure.
Yes, I agree. I can't wait for people to read her point of view, Teray Glassman's point of view on the industry, where she comes from. I got a small bio from her as well. Fascinating lady, really
Yeah.
fascinating. I think she's a really good. She'll be a really great addition to our Women in Tequila gallery. So you're going to look for that. That article will be out sometime in July, probably when this video will be out as well. Um, I agree with you, man. I am totally behind you on that one. Brand of
Yeah.
Promise nominee.
And I
Um,
promise.
Again, let me get the gnome number on this, just to be safe, is 1463.
1463.
Do you
Yep.
have a name on that distillery as well?
I was looking that up.
I don't.
Let's see.
I don't have my. I can actually get it for you.
I could get a Cooperative Tequileria La Magdalena.
Ah, okay.
I but I butchered it.
Well, no, it's La Magdalena. Sometimes is probably how it's referred to. Um, I'm really impressed with this whole line. Um, and they're based in Austin. They're still a startup. They were brought to my attention last year, and I know we kept crossing our signals, and we finally. I'm glad they came on board this year. That they're with us. Oh, believe it or not, Dave, they're going
Yeah.
to do. They're coming on tour with us for our Wild Wild West tour.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Great.
So, congratulations to Ray Glassman and the folks at Amorada Tequila, Team Amorada. If you haven't seen their van, they have a van that most people have the ice cream man come to their house. I had the tequila van come to my house.
Yeah, I need
Um,
that van by my house.
yeah, well, they're a little too far, but
I know.
thankfully they're in Nevada. Great price point. Like you
It
said,
is.
just go out and get it blindly, and you're gonna love it.
You will love it. As
Yeah.
long as you like them nice, hearty anejos, yeah, you'll love it.
Yeah, it's. I think you won't disappoint your tequila aficionados, but oak heads are going to really enjoy this as well. So,
Kids will love it.
yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm convinced that's art. Yeah, I know. Just don't grab it by the neck.
Yeah, be careful with that. A little short.
Grab it by the bottom. Be nice, okay? It's like a genius
Yes.
bottle.
Grab it by the bottom.
That's our take on Amorada Anejo. Amorada Tequila, available in Nevada, also in Texas, and probably at all points in between with Total Wines.
Yeah,
Go
quite a
look
few.
for it.
Yes. Is that total?
Brand of Promise nominee in the Anejo category. Again, congratulations. Watch for them on our tour. It's going to be fun. You, senor, we're going to see you hopefully sooner than later.
I hope so.
Thanks again. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio. That young man over there is.
I'm Dave Dinius in Reno, Nevada.
And as we like to say, first of all, subscribe down below if you're watching us on YouTube.
Yes, down there.
Press the red button.
Press
Watch
the red
some of
button.
the other videos.
Yeah, wherever they be.
Listen to us on iTunes, Blog Talk Radio. But whatever you do, tomar sabiamente.
Sip wisely.